Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So after waiting for close to 1 week, that meeting between William RUTO and Senator COONS, that is the Delaware senator who jetted into the country here on Saturday. And you are aware, or you remember our analysis here when we talked about the meeting between COONS and Raila on Sunday at an undisclosed location. Of course, you know that until now, nobody knows what was discussed. But on Monday, COONS and RUTO were supposed to meet, but we didn't get information about their meeting. So we assume that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they never met. So today, while going through some of these tweets, I stumbled upon a tweet from William Samoei RUTO, Twitter handler. And in that Twitter handler, there were two tweets which were shared. And the two tweets which were shared had pictures also shared. And from that picture, I could see William RUTO, I could see Dr. Alfred Mutua, I could also see Senator COONS, that is the Delaware senator, and I could also see the embattled Meg Whiteman, who is the ambassador, US ambassador here in Kenya. So those are people I managed to spot in that meeting. I didn't see Gachagua or any other official in that meeting, but those are the people I saw. Then in another picture, I also saw RUTO, COONS, Meg Whiteman, Mutua, and another person who was seated there is Nanok, the former governor, I think, for Turkana. He was also in attendance. So these are two separate meetings, maybe I can say so. I want to take you through those two tweets, because details of a RUTO COONS meeting, as far as the bipartisan or as far as handshake or as far as any other narrative that has been peddled regarding possible handshake or change of a handshake name, those details have not been revealed. But the details which have been revealed, which William RUTO account managed to share, is this. One of the tweets was, Kenya is keen on enhancing its relations with the United States to expand trade and investment opportunities for citizens of both nations. This mutually beneficial partnership will extend to climate change mitigation efforts and environmental conservation. So that was the first message that was posted. At the time I was reading that tweet, it was around 20 to 30 minutes. But now, when I'm doing this video, it's close to 5 hours. So let's go to the second tweet and see what was shared. So this is how the tweet starts. At State House, Kenya, Nairobi, held talks with US Senator Chris Coons, who appreciated Kenya as one of the most vibrant democracies in the world. Also discussed global security issues, climate change, and progressive path of devolution. From those tweets, ladies and gentlemen, there is nowhere about that meeting regarding RUTO COONS as far as bipartisan talk is concerned. That has not been shared. But I can say that maybe they could have met separately, but decided not to share that photo of them meeting separately, and chose to share a photo taken by the other four members who are present in that meeting, talking about Nanok, Alfred Mutua, COONS, and Meg Whiteman, probably, and RUTO. So decided to maybe share a photo or a group photo, but decided not to share the photo where RUTO and COONS probably could be sitting one-on-one. I see this is like a tactical approach of trying to convince the people that the talks there were not about bipartisan issues. The talks bordered around what was discussed in the devolution conference, or a day before yesterday. They were talking about on Wednesday when the conference was being when it was being launched William Ruto is the person who opened that ceremony, the devolution conference. He opened that conference. So yesterday, Raila Amolo Odinga was to do his presentation, which he did, like I said. And today, I understand Gachagua is going to close your conference, and is by making his own submission. So there's a time I saw him, alikuwa amekasirika sana, but that is something I reserve for another analysis. So what do you think these people could have discussed? Of course, I know the moment you see foreign affairs minister there, then that means the issue of a US ambassador could have been discussed earlier. Maybe aliambiwa wewe tulia, sisi ndio serikali, sisi ndio tutahandle hii matter, wewe hautakuwa recalled, just relax. Kodik, the former US ambassador back then, and then there was also Renenberger. I think there was an ambassador by the name Renenberger. Those are ambassadors who were recalled because they were issuing inflammatory remarks that was not creating peace in the nation. So those are some of those who were recalled. I think Kodik and Renenberger. So thanks to one of my subscribers who yesterday, the moment I shared that video about what Raila Amolo Odinga said about recalling Meg Whiteman. So one of my subscribers shared that name, Kodik. I was one of those ambassadors who had to be recalled. So it's possible to even recall Meg Whiteman. So the meeting there, but it could have come at a time when people, especially Azimio, are calling for a recall of Meg Whiteman because of the remarks which he shared. Or alternatively, maybe what they are trying to give Ruto there is an assurance that US will stand with you and we support you, so you don't have to bother about what Raila is saying. You are a democratic president and you are democratically elected. Maybe those are the kind of observational reassurances that they are giving to William Ruto. So what do you think? Maybe just tell me your side of the story. Maybe what do you think they could be discussing? Because we know for sure that either they discussed about bipartisan talk, but because hawataki publicity, hawataki ionekane kwamba wameongea, sasa wameamua wa share story nyingine tofauti to divert from what was expected. So Kenyans wamekuwa wakingoja since Monday ili swala liongelewe, but look at what is being shared. Something totally different. In fact, this is something that maybe COONS angetweet tu akiwa kwake kule US, uko Delaware. Angetweet tu anaenda kwa Twitter sema we want to discuss about climate, blah 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 blah, all these kind of details. Angeshare to those details, then probably the State House would have responded, rather than taking time to come to Kenya and discuss about climate change. They could have even had just a Zoom meeting, badala kuweka roho ya watu juu. COONS ameweka roho ya watu juu, watu wakiexpect kwamba ataongea swala la maana kulingana na zile talks ambazo ziko pale kwa ile joint bipartisan committee. Lakini sasa angalia, kama ilikuwa swala la climate, basi haiko na haja ya kuongelea ile swala kulingojea. In fact, kama ni ile swala ambalo limeongelewa, then hali affect Kenya kabisa. Kenya sisi kitu haito affect sana hivyo. Hii ni swala ambalo angeweka tu Zoom meeting, angefanya inaitwa video conferencing. They could have just had their own video conferencing whereby there is COONS there. There is a certain segment for Meg Whiteman. There is Alfred Mutua here. There is Nanok here. There is William Ruto here. They just have a shared screen, split screen, so that they just discuss. Manake it's not issue kubwa sana kwake kuja Kenya kama ni swala liko ni climate discussion, And if it's the issue of peace, DRC peace, that also could have been discussed while he's in US. But if at all Kenyans were peacefully waiting for these talks, mimi naona kama COONS anachezea wa Kenya. Mimi kivyangu naona kama COONS is not doing justice to the minds of Kenyans. Kenyans people walikuwa wanaweka matarajio kwamba COONS akikuja atasema okay fine, you people discuss about the high cost of living. Hiyo high cost of living you must bring it down. You people discuss about IBC, bipartisan formation. You must do that. You people talk about server audit. Lakini nothing has been done. The talks there, if at all what Meg Whiteman said the day before yesterday and what we see here being shared, looks like hii swala zima la server basi ni swala ambao hawalitaki pia hao US. That's why I said in a couple 6 videos ago, US afraid to open servers. That's what I made that. There was a reason why I said so. And it's now evident from what Meg Whiteman said and what COONS has come to do. And you can check the photos. Ni kicheko. It's just ni vicheko. So these photos already zinaonyesha kwamba hapa swala zima alikuwa hata kuongelea mambo ya sava ama nini. Hawakuongelea mambo ya sava. Mimi sidhani kama waliongelea mambo ya sava. Kama ilikuwa wanaongelea mambo ya sava, ilikuwa baada ya meeting, basi kuna another meeting whereby they jointly meet, they talk, vitu kama hizo. Lakini sasa unaona kwamba hii kitu imefanyika hapa ni kama COONS alikuja kujipiga handshake mwenyewe. Amekuja kujipiga handshake mwenyewe. Ndio maana unaona ile photo pale ana shake mkono wa RUTO. Amekuja kujipiga handshake mwenyewe at the expense of Kenyans. Personally, I think COONS hata alikuwa haina haja aje Kenya. No need. But tell me below the comment section there whether you think this meeting, this COONS meeting imeleta value yote kwa hii bipartisan talk, imeleta msukumo wote. Mimi sidhani kama imeleta msukumo wote, kwa sababu kama nilisikia Meg Whiteman akiongea vile, most likely Meg Whiteman aliongelea kitu ambao ashaongea na COONS. Na kama alishaongea na COONS, but that's a position then. Yeah? Position according to them, there is no need for opening server. Democracy was upheld. Election was upheld. Democracy prevailed. That's what Meg Whiteman expressed. Probably that's what COONS is also telling us in very few words. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly tell us your comment below the comment section. And also, I'd like to kindly urge you to please give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed before. To those who have subscribed to this channel, I'm forever grateful. And I thank you so much for supporting YOLENO TV. Hit the notification bell, so important, so that every time I upload any video, you'll be getting notifications. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.